Well, hey friends, Craig here. I want to give you the update and the report, the Ministry Impact Report from February. So if you're seeing this, it's probably because you're a friend, a supporter, you pray for us, you encourage us. And nowadays, many of you, it's from afar. And so we've been living here in Fort Worth, Texas for about 2 months now. And I just want to say how much we deeply appreciate you standing with us. Not only knowing that you're with us, but actually your prayers for us and actually reaching out to us. It's been difficult. You know, a lot of things are awesome and we're loving it here. We feel at peace here. We know God has us here. And there's a lot of things that are difficult for us. So, getting involved in new church, new school for the kids, new community, it's just difficult to build 10 and 15-year relationships in a short period of time. And so to that end, we just appreciate every one of you so much. And so thank you. If you are seeing this and you're none of those things, well, hey, welcome. And maybe you'll hear a little bit about us. But just real quick, I want to let you know what it is that happened in February. So here at Logikos, we exist to do 3 main things: in-person teaching and preaching, written content and curriculum, and digital missions. And through those things, we're attempting to help people have a reasonable response to the reality of God. What does that mean? That means that God is real. He loves us. He stepped out of heaven to pursue us. And so I've noticed in myself sometimes this lacking, this lazy, lackadaisical, not a full response that God is worthy of. And so we've made it our mission to any way we can, whether in person, standing in front of a crowd of 1 or 10 or 1,000, or making a video that might be seen by 100 or 1,000,000. We want to help people encounter God, meet with him daily, and then provoke a reasonable response to who he is and what he's done. So I don't have anything to report in terms of in-person teaching and preaching. I've taken off all of January and February from preaching. I'm actually about to begin my preaching schedule again. And here, actually, in a few hours, I'm flying to Wales, UK, to preach at a couple different places. And so I'm really excited to get, as it were, back in the saddle preaching. As much as I love you and reaching people through this camera, I was built to be with people. And so I just love the in-person preaching at churches or conferences or camps or whatever it is. And so nothing to report there. In regards to written content and curriculum, I'm very excited to let you know that I dedicated a lot of my time this last month to the devotional book that I've been working on. And we are almost there with a completed first draft. And so I was just with my publisher last week, and we're really excited to see what that turns into and what God does with that. And with that, I want to show you the report of what took place digitally speaking, since this is the way that a lot of people encounter me these days. So in February, we posted just about 67 pieces of content, either short form video or still frame posts. And we had just about 12 live streams. And so that's exciting. We saw about 5,737,694 views. And we believe we reached somewhere around 3.4 million different humans in February, which is really awesome. As much as some of the apps that I'm on, the numbers have gotten really quite low, but we've tried to diversify just to reach as many people as possible. And so it's still cool to see that many people being reached with some form of biblical content and the gospel message. In February, we saw one person make a first-time commitment to Jesus. And you know what? Whether I'm reporting to you that that's 125 or even 1, every single person matters. And whether they raise their hand in a church service or at a conference and commit their life in person, or they let us know that they've done that digitally, which they tell us they made a first-time commitment or recommitment. We keep track of these things. We celebrate. Every single individual matters. And so that's awesome. We saw 20 recommitments or people that raised their hand or made a commitment in person somehow. And so we don't really know usually if that's a first-time commitment or a recommitment. But nevertheless, we always try and follow up with those people and give them next steps in their relationship with God when we can. And just a few highlights from the month. We completely converted our online discipleship community. We call it the OC, the OC to being completely free. We wanted to just make it as easy as possible for as many people to join and go deeper in discipleship. And so we're seeing a lot of people join that, and it's really awesome. There's really generous people that have supported financially that have made it possible, since that platform is like our own app. It costs quite a lot of money, and we're willing to do the time, put in the time and pay the money in order to help people grow in their relationship with God. So we're seeing great things for the OC, and we're really excited to see that grow. Another highlight would be the book that I'm working on. Like I said, I've been working on this for 4 years, and it's finally coming along, so I'm excited about that. I'll keep you updated. And lastly, Jessica and I got to get away and do our once-a-year adult-only getaway vacation with some friends, which was not only a blessing to vacation, but an extra huge blessing for us to just be with some friends that we haven't seen in a while, as we have been relatively isolated from the life that we're used to down here. We're just used to being around so many people, and so it was really awesome to be able to do that. So anyway, I just want to say thanks again for your support. We love you. We appreciate you. If you want to join our online discipleship community, you can find the link below this video or in the profile of most of my social media platforms. We'd love to have you come and join. And lastly, if you are encouraging us, standing with us, praying with us, thank you so much. We desperately need those things. And if you're supporting us financially, we thank you, because you have provided the way for us to be able to do this. And if you'd like to join our financial team, then you can find the link for that below as well, or on our website, logikosministries.com. And again, I just want to say thank you so much for standing with us, every single one of you, and may God bless you.